My name is Nicole Seymour. I'm a Carson Fellow working on a project right now titled Bad Environmentalism, Affective Dissent in the Ecological Age. I am Assistant Professor of Literature and the Environment at Cal State Fullerton. Bad environmentalism is a concept, it's a trend that I'm attempting to identify across a wide variety of genres. I'm looking at performance art, film, literature, what else? Television. And I'm saying that all of these texts are doing something similar, which is to approach environmental problems with a completely different sensibility than what we're used to. So, environmentalists always get made fun of for being sanctimonious, serious, sentimental, all these kind of bad S words. And I think there is some truth in that. So these texts are attempting to communicate environmental issues in ironic, perverse, playful, funny sort of ways. So I'm particularly interested in irony as one of these kind of alternative sensibilities or alternative affects. So Brzezinski describes corrective irony as this sort of looking down from above, from a position of moral superiority, looking down and saying, people are not actually who they say they are. People are not the way that they claim. And I think there's some ethical problems with that because it doesn't recognize the position of the environmentalist, right? So the environmentalist, him or herself, might be a hypocrite. So they're mad at Chevron, but they're not perfect themselves, right? So a lot of the texts that I look at have this more thoroughgoing or more comprehensive irony. The text is making fun of itself at the same time that it's making fun of, let's say, Chevron or whoever the bad person is. So a lot of the texts I'm looking at are self-reflective, self-reflexive. So one of the texts I'm really excited about working with is a television program called Wild Boys that aired on MTV between 2003 and 2006. And it was a spin-off of the TV show Jackass. What I'm interested in is the ways in which that program positions environment and nature differently from your typical show. So for example, the program is really interested in the ugly, disgusting, messy, gross, funny parts of the environment. You don't really see that when you're watching a Discovery Channel program. You're seeing, something awe-inspiring. You're seeing, the cheetah and how fast he can run. You're seeing these beautiful vistas, and you're supposed to care about them because they're beautiful. But the Wild Boys talk about the bare-butt baboon. They talk about the genitals of various animals. They look at sites that are, just really non-ideal, that can't be called beautiful in any sort of sense. So they're, I think, really asking us to engage with the parts of nature that we don't like to talk about, that we don't really know how to love. And I think they find a way to love it. And that's what I think is really interesting about the show.